everybody. You're watching the Top Human Rights Organization Review. I'm your host, Bryce Dolan. Now, last year, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte began his deadly war on drugs. He pledged effective immunity to police so they could track down and kill suspected drug users and drug dealers without consequence. Now, back in December of 2016, President Duterte personally admitted to killing drug users and dealers. Now, since the beginning of this bloody war on drugs, over 7,000 people have been killed, some of which have been children as young as 5 years old. Now, according to Human Rights Watch, the police have killed over 2,000 people, and unidentified gunmen have killed over 3,000 people. However, according to alleged reports, some of these unidentified gunmen are actually police in street clothes. Now, recently, a group of unidentified gunmen used a fake search warrant to enter the home of a South Korean businessman. Now, they proceeded to drag him out of his home and strangle him to death. Then they sent a ransom letter to his family and received $100,000 after they had killed him. Now, following this horrific event, which is an obvious example of the police using Duterte's war on drugs for their own corrupt personal gain, on Tuesday, President Duterte ordered the armed forces of the Philippines to take a frontline role in the anti-drug campaign. Now, Human Rights Watch says using military personnel for civilian policing anywhere heightens the risk of unnecessary or excessive force and inappropriate military tactics. But there is also a deeply rooted culture of impunity for military abuses in the Philippines. According to Human Rights Watch, military units in the Philippines have a long history of masking extrajudicial killings as legitimate encounters, claiming they resisted arrest or were shooting at officers. Now, data from the Department of National Defense indicates only one soldier has been convicted of an extrajudicial killing since 2001. So, ladies and gentlemen, right when we were thinking that the war on drugs in the Philippines couldn't get any worse, Duterte realized he couldn't rely on his police anymore and called in the troops. So, ladies and gentlemen, our thoughts go out with the civilians in the Philippines, and we just hope that everybody is staying as safe as they can. And unfortunately, according to Duterte, this war on drugs is not going to come to an end until his last day in office. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look into this article yourself, you can find a link directly below in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, that way you can get notified every time a new video is posted. Give our Facebook pages a like and follow us on Twitter. But that does it for your Top Human Rights Organization Review. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.